All right, next up we got our DNA section. So number 7, fill in the complementary DNA strand. This means I need to go from DNA to DNA. So I will have the bases adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. All right, so fill it in. I got an A, I need to put a T. I got a T, I need to pull an A. G goes with C, G goes with C, T goes with A goes with T, G goes with C goes with G, T, A. Going a little faster now. G, G, A. All right, so I filled it in. Now I need to count the total guanines. So I need to go in and circle all of my G's. So I'm going to go and do that. I have 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 total guanines throughout my DNA strand. That's it. All right, moving on to number 8. The fact that a banana can build a human protein tells us that both the banana and the human have identical genes. This would not be right. If we had identical genes, we would be the same thing. And I look different than a banana, so I do not have identical genes. Are both eukaryotes? A bunch of cells are eukaryotes. A bunch of cells have a nucleus. This doesn't really tell us why our proteins would work within each other. So this would not be my answer. Share a genetic code. This one looks so promising. Eat the same things. I don't eat the same things as a banana, so I'm going to say that that's not it. So my answer is C. Myself and a banana share a genetic code, therefore we can make similar proteins. All right, moving on. Number 9. All living cells share. So I have a few examples of cells here. The ability to make food from sunlight. Our cells can't do that, and I have living cells. I can't make food from sunlight, so this is not the right answer. The ability to move. Some cells can move, like this one. It has a little tail. This little tail helps it kind of whip around and move. But this one doesn't have a tail, and neither does this one. So these wouldn't be able to move. So not all cells can do this. All cells have a nucleus? Only eukaryotes have a nucleus. Eukaryotes. But this first cell does not have a nucleus, and it is still living. So this cannot be inclusive to all cells. And last one, genetic material like DNA. This is my right answer, absolutely. All living things have some kind of genetic material. All living things share a genetic code. All right, number 10. A model of DNA is represented below. What does the red arrow represent? This is the red arrow that they're talking about. I see that the arrow is between the bases. So I have a nitrogenous base here, and I have a nitrogenous base here. I know that this bond is called a hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond. So I just need to find this in my answer choices. A bond between phosphates and sugars. No, my phosphate is right here. My sugar is right here. This is not where the arrow that they're asking me about is. The arrow is right here. So this is wrong. A junction between introns and exons. I have no idea what an intron and an exon is. We've never talked about it in this class. So don't worry about it. It's not the right answer. A bond between a codon. A codon is 3 like DNA bases, like ATT. We don't really see codons here, not within this arrow, so I'm going to say that this is not the right answer. And here we have it, a hydrogen bond between bases, and that is exactly what this is. So D is my right answer. Next up, how is the code for a protein carried in DNA? So DNA has the code for absolutely everything. Code for everything. How does it carry it? The shape of a double helix? No, it's not the shape that carries the code. The ratio of guanine to cytosine? No, that doesn't make sense. The sequence of nucleotides, the pattern in which these nucleotides, which are the monomers of DNA, which would be this right here, The sequence, the order of these, yeah, that could be one. Say maybe. The pattern of sugars and phosphates. I'm going to say that that's no, because sugar and phosphates always have the same pattern. They repeat. Phosphate, sugar, phosphate, sugar, phosphate, sugar. And this happens for every living thing. So this wouldn't be something that determines the code of a protein. My answer is the sequence of nucleotides. Is it ATT? Is it ATA? Is it ATG? This pattern, this sequence is what determines everything, all the codes. And that is it for DNA.